RC11. It was August 1941, 4 months before the attack on Pearl Harbor. In search of a strategic Pacific Ocean base, American sailors landed on the shores of Palmyra Atoll, fly speck on the map about 1,000 miles southwest of Hawaii. They found a paradise of technicolor crystalline lagoons and lush native forests. So here, the author is describing about a location which is very small in terms of size because it is almost not visible on the map. Isolated wilderness such as Palmyra, which is now a national wildlife refuge, provide precious natural laboratories and hold a powerful allure in the popular consciousness. However, few scientists or policymakers have considered how to tailor conservation approaches to the unique challenges of these places, which until recently were protected by their own remoteness. So, again, the author is going on and describing the location. So, this should be a quick read. A paper called Conservation at the Edges of the World in the issue of Biological Conservation examines different conservation methods for remote areas. Palmyra is one of the model remote sites described in depth in the articles. In the article, the researchers assert that globalization is rapidly eroding isolation, and now is the time to protect scientifically valuable far-flung ecosystems. So there is a danger to that location, and this article is dedicated to that. And we have now understood the idea of the passage. They suggest that some of the logistical, cultural, and economic challenges of conserving remote places can be turned into opportunities for biodiversity management. Palmyra is one of the northern line island atolls once only accessible by rare ship traffic. Now, passenger airlines and cruise ships make regular stops in the area. Commercial fishing boats ply the waters of even the most isolated atolls, and sea tossed trash litters shorelines. So, now the situation of the Palmyra is tragic. It is very much polluted. Still, the atoll remains a natural wonderland. It has one of the world's most intact coral reef ecosystem. Preserving the last remaining undisturbed ecosystem is the only way to avoid posing intact biodiversity reservoirs, said study co-author Firoenza Micheli, a biology professor affiliated with the Stanford Woods Institute for the environment and the Hopkins Marine Stations. Like preventive medicine, Michele said it is a relatively small investment we can make to prepare for the highly uncertain future ahead of us. So here the author says that some of the researchers are warning against the damage being done to that island or that location. Beyond their instructive worth to scientists, many of us can and should take satisfaction in simply knowing that they still remain spots of our planets out there where life advances for the moment in ways that it has for millennia. Macaulay said, as remoteness degrades, across our planet, the value and importance of these sites to science and society will only increase. So I hope that you have understood the passage. It was very easy to grasp. Now let us move on to the questions. First question: the passage states that an atoll is a option A, tropical paradise; B, remote ecosystem; C, biodiversity cache; D, coral reef island. So here the passage has talked about the atoll two times. First time in the first paragraph, and second time in the second last paragraph. So here in the second last paragraph, it states that still the atoll remains a natural wonderland. It has one of the world's most intact coral reef ecosystems. So and preserving the last remaining undisturbed ecosystem. So here uh, the author is talking about that atoll, and it is describing it as ecosystem, that coral reef ecosystem. So we can very well mark answer D, mark option D as our answer. Question 2. The research described in the passage suggests which of the following regarding the greatest expectation from conserving remote sites? A. Uh, Protecting fragile ecosystems from human encroachment. B. Showcasing the development of marine biodiversity. C. Assessing a library of biodiversity information. D. Understanding how policy decisions impact biodiversity. So the author has said that he wants to protect remote sites, so as to get a lot of knowledge about biodiversity. So C should be the correct answer in this case. Question 3. The passage suggests which of the following about Palmyra? A. It possesses near pristine nature. Yes, it is correct. B. It is a bank of evolutionary knowledge. Let us see. C. It is undisturbed by nature, so this is not correct. It is being damaged by humans. So among the options, there is uh, option A states A and B, B states B and C, C states A and C, and D states A, B and C. So among the options, B, C, D options are wrong, so we are left with option A only, so A and B would be the correct answer. This is one of the ways how you can eliminate questions. And if you want to know how statement B, if why statement B is correct, so it is a bank of evolutionary knowledge. So it has been stated in the passage in the last paragraph that it is one of the spots of our planet where life advances. So it can give us information about evolutionary changes. So that is why B statement is also correct. So A is the correct option. Thank you.